I just wanted to make a video talking about emotional attachment and the fear of emotional intimacy. So my parents divorced when I was 8 years old, and then I just did not see my dad for 10 years. So I remember at the age of 8, my parents split up, and I just saw my dad and my mom crying her eyes out at the airport, and it was just very emotional to watch. But I just remember feeling really numb, and then just coming to America and like not going back to Taiwan for 10 years. It was so traumatizing that I became very emotionally distant, and I didn't even realize that I would stop myself from feeling emotions around a guy, a man, basically. Any kind of man. Doesn't matter, Uber drivers, men, friends, classmates, whatever. I wouldn't really be present around men. And now even women, because I was friends with someone and they kind of like detached and just stopped talking to me. But I became very good at, I think after my breakup with my ex-boyfriend like 7 years ago, I was really traumatized and basically shut everyone out, even relatives. And only yesterday did I reconnect with my aunt, who I actually didn't talk to for 6-7 years. So the detachment that I felt with my ex-boyfriend led me to actually detach emotionally from my heart and from everyone else. And so I could watch Netflix basically for 8 hours a day and not really need social interaction. And lately, God's just been saying, like, let love in, like, don't be afraid of love and all this stuff. And it's just been a really difficult journey. And I see a therapist, talk to a therapist once a week. There's been just a lot of grief I've had to process, and not realizing that, like, by not letting love in, it's actually hindered me from experiencing a lot of joy, So if you go through depression, you go through a lot of isolation, things like that, I really encourage you to let love in, not be afraid of emotional intimacy. And if there's a moment that you feel fear, let that person know. Hey, I was actually just talking about you to the other post woman. And just reconnect, with your heart, and allow people to know you, experience who you are, and like don't be afraid of long time no see. Did you move? So anyway, so that's it. I just pray that, if you have experienced a lot of trauma and just disconnection from especially a parent, that you'll be able to allow love in again, and that that trauma will not hinder you from loving someone. Oh, I knew it. All right. Bye.